this week in Florida, and it's been a blessing to be a part of an organization like this, and to be a part of this, especially be a part of this hunt, this little deal that Cody came up with to take these kids and um, try to get a single season Grand Slam. It's a challenge for most all of us, so it's really special to do something like that with them.
How did this come about? Like, where did you get the idea, obviously,
To start Big Dreams.
yeah.
Really, there was nothing. We really had no intentions of starting a program like this. There was nothing out there. Everything hunting or outdoor industry wise was just a one-time dream hunt.
Right.
You know, or an individual who was dying of cancer.
Nothing nothing.
There was
that
nothing that
didn't
was 12
establish
months.
To, like, look forward to.
There was nothing that developed a skill, and you know, you had the Boy Scouts of America, but that was geared towards, you know, kids, typical kids.
Right.
And so there was really nothing that was going to fit the mold of what we needed, and so I just kind of came up with the idea and went to our board, and you know, over time we didn't really have the money for anything, so everything was just friends, family. We threw a logo on a hat, and we just went down to the local hunting camp and just took people out.
So it started just as grassroots as
It was just grassroots as it could be, and through a lot of friends and, you know, just different people, we were able to meet up with Drew through a mutual friend he and I had, and that's where it really caught. You know, I was telling Daniel earlier today, that's just where it caught the legs. Honey Break was our blessing to be able to put us out there for people to see it on a global stage, to be able to know, you know, the name Honey Break and be associated with Drew and all the people there. When people heard that, it gave us some credibility, honestly.
Right.
Then they were like, "Oh, you're for real. You're not just."
Trying to take you serious.
Yeah, they took it serious, and
Well, I've vetted out a lot of them through the years, and it's a shame that people, you know, tug on the heartstrings of people to take advantage of it for the wrong reasons. And so, like I told you at the very beginning, you know, it's up to you to make this thing work or not. Just don't screw it up.
that's right. I'm still trying not to screw it up. So.
But it's a good cause, and
I'm excited about it. Like I said, when it first came up, you came up during NWTF, and we were talking about doing it. And then even back in January when I talked with Daniel and the guys at Realtree on doing it, I was like, man, you know, I think it was originally just Florida down here at the Osceola one. I said, man, my biggest thing is I'd like to be a part of all, you know, the whole deal. So, I mean, I didn't realize he was going to be tagging along, but besides that, it truly is a blessing, though, man. I appreciate you having me involved. And
you know, the thing that's kind of unique about it is most people are trying to make a living off of what they're doing, and for Big Dreams, that's not our case. We have a great organization that just started a program, and we're just like, even, you know, Drew and I've talked about it. We pay our way on all of it. You know, we buy hunts. We don't ask for donations to get the hunts or for an outfitter to donate. We try to pay our way, and we want the kids to be, and the adults to be treated just like anybody else.
this whole deal, you know, too, coming down here is everything. It's just been a good hunt. It's a hunting camp.
It's a hunting camp.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Everybody being included. It's a full circle hunting camp, you know, just like what we all grew up doing, and that's what I think's so cool about it.
the best business relationships I've ever had has been built around the campfire.
Yeah. And that's how we've been able to serve a lot of families. That was the other kind of dual mission of this, was to reach families that, like Brandy and her mom and dad, and, you know, we would have never met them.
Right.
We were never able to help them provide services, even outside of hunting and fishing. You know, UCP offers such a variety of services to families from birth, from a child, their child is born with an intellectual disability. We can serve them from that time to the time they become an adult. And so that's unique. And we've been able to find a lot of families just like the gentleman here.
This particular Airbnb,
Yeah.
of
So
all the places y'all could have picked to
and
stay.
nobody probably knows what we're talking about. But we rented an Airbnb here that we're staying at, and the gentleman we rented from has a son
from New Jersey.
With Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did that happen?
No, that's a God thing.
And
right?
it's a God thing, and he's wanting to, you know, come talk to you about doing services in Alabama. And
yeah, that's the goal, is to kind of advocate for families and show them, you know, if Brandy can do it, anybody can do it. You know, like you can do something in the outdoors. It's not, you know, kind of an invite party only exclusive thing. Anybody can be a part of the outdoors.
We still got a couple turkeys to kill.
The plan is Brandy's got to get her turkey.
We need a big, massive.
I'm trying.
You are.
we're gonna get.
Well, we're gonna take care of you. You ain't had the best guide. So I mean, that's just.
I mean, it's a fact.
Oh, look at that.
That's what I'm talking
How much he
about.
pay you say that?